Now, is Stake US legal to play in California? And before I answer that, I gotta say, I've really enjoyed playing on here. I mainly stick with the poker because it's skill based, but I do occasionally play the slots as well. But to answer the question here, yes, you can play Stake US in California, and it's legal because they operate as a sweepstakes site with virtual gold coins in something called Stake Cash. Now, this model complies with everything that's accepted in California, and that's really the gist of it. With that said, though, I do want to go over a session I played here just yesterday, actually, where I made some interesting plays. Also, want to let you guys know if you'd like to see some more resources for playing here, especially as a beginner on Stake US, check out the pinned comment below. Also, if you guys could tap the like on this, and let's get in these hands and stick around to the end because we were kind of put to the test here, and I think you're going to want to see it. This is also going to run for probably about I think it was 15 to 20 minutes of poker gameplay here, but whatever. If you have any questions, comments, things like that, you can message me below as well. And the other thing too, man, about playing here, it's very soft, for the poker, which is definitely a huge benefit if you're into that. But if you're not into that and you want to do other things, whatever, do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I just definitely found some success for sure here playing these mid-stake games. Anyways, all right, queen five. We are gonna mug that. We ain't playing no queen five, no sir, no sir. All right, let's take a look at the players at the table, man. We got Poke Chulo, Kenny, and Ragu, I think is that guy's name is. Whatever. All right, Kenny took that one down. Good for you, sir. Good for you. All right, queen seven, pretty sure mucked this one. I was actually playing pretty, just like a tight aggressive approach. You don't really need to do much else when you're playing on here because I'll tell you what, the players are just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So tight aggressive is usually the approach. Bluffing, normally I would say you should be throwing in some bluffs, but just the way people are playing on here, it's just a lot of slot players coming over to play the poker, and they just kind of just throw it around, if that makes sense. It gets kind of wild. All right, anyways. All right, ace eight took that down. Wow. All right, we got the big 10-5 suited here. I think I actually played this one. All right, I was kind of getting sick of folding, so we made a call here. And, not a very good flop, but we do have some draws. I mean, we have a jack would give us the straight. We also have runner cards for flushes. This guy put out a pretty large sizing, but I had to call him. Turn card was a 9, not the card we wanted to see. See, this is the thing too. This could actually be a decent card to bluff with, but I didn't. And the reason I didn't was because, like I said, man, bluffing, playing on here is just not very effective. People just call you down all the time. So we did pair the 10 here. I don't know if it's good. I mean, there's so many draws that got there. I just gave this up because, I mean, it's just like a jack. Got the heart draw out there. I have no idea what that guy had, so I just kind of let it go. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? All right, look at that. We got the 10-5 again. Are we going to play it this time? Nope. We are letting it go this time because it didn't work out before, so it probably won't work out again. Anyways, Ragu kicked it up here to the 20 piece. Poke did not make the call, even though these guys are pretty deep. I mean, he could have. But didn't go down that way. All right, so I declined the straddle on this, and this here we go, 10-7 suited. All right, what are we, 5-handed right now? I decided to limp with this. Honestly, I was kind of just feeling like, playing a little bit more wide, I guess, in this one. And yeah. Think obviously somebody's going to raise. I think you've probably noticed by now, just playing a few hands here, that these players are all pretty aggressive. So, all right, this guy's name's Eric. He's going to get it up to 10. We got one caller. And of course, I'm going to make the call. And we're going to hope to just flop something good at this point, right? And not bad at all here. We are going to have the heart draw, but at the same time, this was not a good flop. I mean, queen out there, two hearts, but still enough for us not to go anywhere. I'm just hoping we can get to the turn peacefully and not have to, put a whole lot in here. But I imagine someone's going to throw something out there, especially if somebody's got like a hand like ace queen or king queen. You'd expect it. All right, definitely going to make a call here. Especially with Kenny making the call, it's like a 2-for-1 special here. We got to. And let's see the turn. Let's see if we can get there. Now, I'm fairly confident one of these guys has a queen. Maybe both have a pair of queens. I don't know. But we did hit the hearts on the turn. So now the question is, are we good here? And I'm feeling pretty good about this. The odds of somebody also having a heart draw and hitting the hearts here, it's a lot less likely. Now, it can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's a lot less likely. I'm actually just kind of thinking someone's got a queen here. Eric is still going for it at this point. Kenny's making the call. And then it's like, what do I do? Do I just call here or do I raise? This is very weird. The pot's building. I'm totally confused at this point. One of the things about calling here is we could see some bad river cards. Another heart would not be good, or a queen or a 4 would be bad. The 5, though, does that change anything? This hand just got so bizarre. I didn't know what to make of it anymore. So I checked it. If somebody had a 4 and was slow playing it, now they got a boat. I'm really just hoping that we're good here. That's all I could really do at this point. This is just not a good run out. And Kenny was kind of just floating this the whole way. He had the ace of hearts. Our hand held up. And I imagine Eric had the queen. I don't know what Kenny was doing in that hand at all, to be honest with you. But whatever, it worked out for us. And it's kind of how we, did our thing there to start. It was pretty nice, guys, I got to say. But yeah, a few more hands to go over here. But it's been nothing but good vibes playing on here, like I said. And, continue watching to the end, watch the last few hands, subscribe, because I'm definitely putting out more content around playing on, Stake US, because it's fun, it's soft. And, yeah, man, you could play here in California as well, anyways, thanks for watching this, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.